Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing May favorites try-on tutorial edition, just how we always do it here on my channel. So I look really crusty right now. My hair, let me just talk about it for a minute. So I keep using the purple shampoo because it helps keep it really like nice and kind of like more icy and not so yellow. And it actually helped a lot, but here's the deal. I left it a little too long on this side again. I need to stop with that. I don't even know how it got darker, but on this side, so it looks purple. Here, it looks kind of bad. So that's why I'm wearing it in these two braids, because I figured it would be less noticeable than me like straightening it or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna move on to our first favorite, which you guys probably all know if you guys have been watching my videos consistently lately, and that is the Caudalie Grape Water Spray. I really adore this stuff. It hydrates the shiz out of my skin, and it also soothes the rosacea, the redness. It really helps it out. So let's go ahead and spray this. Okay, and now we're gonna be using one of my favorite moisturizers for everyday use, and that has been the Rosacea Moisturizing Cream Pro Vent. It's this one right here, and this is really good for people that have rashes, dry skin, rosacea irritation, sun-related damage. It's a really nice cream. You can find it over at CVS for $17.99. Oh, it feels so good. Just putting on a little bit of moisturizer. Another favorite of mine lately has been my Versali Rose Gold Elixir Oil. It's been like my holy grail, and I think it's because, like I mentioned, my cheeks have been a little bit more on the dry side. So it feels really good when I'm able to kind of add some oil to just nurture them a little bit more. And Versali has really good oils. But now that I am dealing more with like dry patches, I start to kind of miss my dewiness on my cheeks. So that's why I've been using this gold oil, because it really does a good job of nurturing my cheeks as much as possible. Okay, and now for foundation, we're gonna be mixing two products. So we're gonna be mixing a foundation with a tinted moisturizer that I've been loving. So the LA Colors Radiant Foundation, I actually really love this. And the reason why I love it so much is because it gives you a nice radiant finish without looking too cakey, without looking too full. When I didn't have too much of my rosacea like flaring up really badly, this was what I really was enjoying. But as I started to go into my flare-up phase and I couldn't really wear that much makeup, but when I needed to wear makeup, I definitely gravitated towards the Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer. Now, I'll probably have spoken about this moisturizer in previous favorites videos, but I wanted to speak about it again because if you guys have sensitive skin or skin that has some issues, I would really recommend the Bye Bye Foundation, because this isn't a foundation, it's more of a tinted moisturizer with ingredients that are really good and really friendly for the skin. Today we're going to be using a brush. I actually had to throw out my beauty blender, well, my Morphe Beauty Sponge, because it was way too crusty. So I have a new one, but I think I'm going to wait out and just use a brush today because I've been really feeling my brush too. This is the Delium Tools Golden Triangle brush in the number 957, my Precision Kabuki. So I brought you guys close enough so you guys could see everything going on here. And we're just gonna go ahead and take my Fix Plus in Gold Light and just kind of wet my brush a little bit. And then we're gonna take the LA Colors foundation. And we're just gonna put the foundation right on our T-zone where I don't have my flare-ups. I think I might have used a little too much. And we're gonna start off and we're just gonna keep it in those areas. I've also realized that now with my flare-ups, I don't like using a lot of foundation. So you can kind of see I covered the T-zone area. I don't know why I have that little, there we go. So then I'm gonna go ahead, I still have some left. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just going to put the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation right at the top, and we're gonna mix those together so that we're not wasting product. I just hate wasting my foundation. We're just gonna go ahead and go in lightly. Whenever I have flare-ups or anything where my skin is very sensitive and can easily be affected by something, I honestly just use the gentle touch, and you can see I definitely have a glow, which, to be honest, I don't mind having that glow in the cheek area, but I feel like this definitely brings that luminosity back into my skin. And honestly, I can just go back in with my powder and just put a little bit of powder in that area and it'll look a little bit more mattified. So now I just finished my eyebrows, and for brows, I'm still using the same old, same old. I actually purchased the new Kat Von D like brow stuff. I think it's the pomade that I purchased. I've yet to try that, so I didn't want to try it out right now because I want to like test it out in the month of June with the summer in and see how that works. So today for eyes, we're going to be using the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette. I really like this palette this month. The shadows are pretty good. The matte shadows are really, really good. And it's just such a fun summery palette. So I really felt the need to do a look just kind of going off the summer vibes. So we're going to be taking this shade right here. It's called Ice Pop. It's a really pretty like pink shade. And we're going to be putting that all over our crease. And a trick that I've learned having hooded eyes is that I like to look straight ahead. And then we're gonna take that same shade and start to pop it on this outer edge. Okay, so I heard that it smells like lemons, and I never really tested it out like that. Like I never looked into it like that. So I just finally smelled it and I could smell the lemons. It's not unless you get really, really close in there that it smells like lemons, but I can smell it now. Oh, the satisfaction, man, of having eyeshadow on is so great. Okay, so I'm gonna take my MAC 242 brush, this very nice flat brush. We're gonna be using some MAC Fix Plus just because we want it to be super duper pigmented. And then we're gonna be taking a nice shimmer shade. So today I'm gonna be taking this shade right here. It's called Sugar Coated. Very, very beautiful shade. Oh yes, this is exactly what I wanted. This palette is so great for the summer, especially for my girls and boys that like to be really creative with their eye looks, and they like to do like fun summery looks. You will really like this palette, and the price range is pretty affordable, so that's always a plus. I'm really happy that Drugstore has really stepped up their game this year. So now we're gonna move on to the what's it called? The under eye. So before we move on to the under eye though, I have to say I love this look, and it only took 2 eyeshadows. Very quick, very easy. Nothing that you cannot recreate at home. So that's always a plus. And the colors that I use are colors that you can easily find in your collection most likely. So for one of my favorite eye products right now is the Tatcha The Pearl eye cream. So it's like an eye cream, but it has a tint to it. So you're getting really good skincare benefits. But if you don't want to wear a lot of like concealer or anything like that, you can just pop that up and it definitely brightens your eyes over time. Now, I do have to say, I will say this again because I know somebody's gonna say something to me about it. This isn't supposed to be a concealer. It's just like an eye treatment. But what I do use when I am wearing concealer and I want to apply this before is I just go ahead and take a little bit of the product and I just kind of tap it in and start to like blend it out and just kind of prep the under eye like this. You can see the difference. This has the eye cream, this has nothing. You can see this is a lot brighter, but this is definitely a product that I love and I will continue using it these next few months, especially in the summer. I feel like that's the time where you want to wear something really light that still kind of gives you that nice tint and brightens up your under eyes. Now we're going to go ahead and bronze up our cheeks, and there has been a bronzer that I've been obsessed with this month, and it is by IT Cosmetics. It's actually their new bronzer. I was going to do a review on this bronzer, but unfortunately it happened right in the middle of my flare-up. Like I reviewed it and there was some parts that I didn't like of the video, so I didn't upload it, and then when I was gonna refilm it, it just didn't work out. So I've used this a lot and I love it. When I saw that they were gonna release this, I got really excited, and they actually went ahead and sent me this and I was super duper excited. You guys did ask me for a review, so I feel really bad that I wasn't able to get that up, but this is totally approved by me. I think it's so worth it, especially if you're my complexion or a little bit darker. I feel like it looks absolutely phenomenal. They also went ahead and sent me this brush that I've been using. Holy shiz, guys. So this is the what number is it? Number 8. It's the Wand Ball Powder Brush, and I use this to do my bronzer, and I like it because it's super fluffy, but it comes to a point at the very top. So I feel like it really packs on the bronzer so beautifully. So I'm going to show you guys how beautiful this bronzer is. It gives you the perfect sun-kissed effect. Do you see that? Like how pretty that is? But the cool thing about this brush itself is that I feel like it applies the powder exactly where you want it to apply. And I've been really into the bronzy look lately. I think it's because summer is here and we all just want to look nice and tan and just, you know, stunning. So I have been such a fan of bronzing up. And there you go. You look absolutely phenomenal. Like, it looks so good. So I would really recommend these. These are probably like 2 of my really top favorites of this month because they just look so great together. So I've been really digging. So now for blush, we're going to be using another one that I recently discovered. It is the new Wet n Wild blush. It is this one right here. It is in the color, I don't know how to pronounce that. Don't Flutter Yourself. There it is at the front. Don't Flutter Yourself. In the back, it had it in French, I'm pretty sure. So I was like, I don't know if I can read that. It's called Don't Flutter Yourself. Don't Flutter Yourself, and you can find these at your local Walgreens. That's where I found mine. I really like how they have like that kind of like imprint of that bird. It looks so beautiful, and it was $4.99. So I mean, for a $4.99 blush, you're truly winning when you find the right one. You know what I mean? I just feel like drugstore blushes are so amazing that you don't really need to go to Sephora to find something that's gonna be like the shit. You know what I mean? You can find something really, really good at the drugstore. Okay, so that is on. And now for our highlight, we're gonna be using my current obsession. This is the LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder. It looks like this. I did a review on this. I'm also doing a giveaway, which actually ends this weekend. So you want to go ahead and enter that before it ends. I'm gonna have it linked up here so you can go ahead and do that. I will be announcing a winner this weekend as well. So you wanna enter that like today. So this is what this highlight looks like. This is in the color Champagne. It is absolutely beautiful and it needs no introduction. And it's also extremely affordable. I wanna say it's between like $4 to $6. So, and you get a good amount. Like look at that, look how big that is. Oh yes. Give it full force to me. Okay, and the last thing we're gonna do for eyeshadow, if I can find a little, here it is. I'm like always looking everywhere on my table because I have so much stuff in here. If you guys could see, it's like insane. So we are going to be smoking our lower lash line. Where is my brush? Here it is. So we're gonna be smoking our lower lash line with the color Ice Pop, this one right here that we used on our lid. And for that work, I like to use a Morphe M508. It's the best to really go in and smoke out your lower lash line. And the look just looks super summery. So I'm gonna pop on lashes. For lashes, I don't have anything new that I've been obsessed with, especially because I've been wearing lash extensions, so there's nothing really new and exciting to share with you guys. I'm just gonna pop on some regular old lashes that I've already been using. So lashes are on and they're looking super fierce and beautiful. I'm actually just using the Demi Wispies Studio Effect version collection by Ardell. I love these and I've been talking about them forever, but these are the ones that I felt most comfortable wearing today because I feel like it just makes the look complete, and also I feel like you can still see the eyeshadow on the back because I didn't do anything too crazy, you know what I mean? So I didn't need like an extra drama lash. So this month I've been really obsessed with glosses. Like I've just been living for the gloss life, and I like just clear glosses. I've also been really into tinted glosses. So the one that I've been wearing a lot and been really into is this really pretty pink one. I've actually worn this in a few videos and you guys always ask me what it is. And this one is a Vintage Lip Gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Anastasia Beverly Hills does such a good job of making really good glosses. Like they're so pigmented, so creamy, and they last all day long. So this is what we're gonna be popping on. Like look at that pigmentation. It's beautiful. It's literally beautiful. So this is Vintage Gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like it also because in some lighting, it kind of has like a tint of gold, like almost like gold glitter in there. It just is absolutely beautiful. And I really love how like white it makes my teeth look. So I've really been digging that. Now we're going to go ahead and just seal the deal. We're going to be using my Urban Decay all-nighter spray. I really love this, and I like to use this when I'm going to be wearing a full face, especially during the summertime when you want that makeup to really last. This is what you need, and this is what's going to keep it in place. Okay, so the very last thing we are going to talk about, I know I keep saying last thing, never ending. I feel like with favorites videos, always never ending. But the last thing I'm going to talk about are my like ride or die supplements at the moment. Now, these supplements aren't what you think they are, like, oh, she's taking those so she can lose weight faster, the easy way, because girl, let me tell you, I work out hard. I work out 6 days a week, so I'm like in there. I'm not trying to take any shortcuts. My body isn't the type of body that will take the shortcuts, because my body is one of those body types that really has to put in the work to notice the results. So I could never take shortcuts. I actually cut out a bunch of foods lately. I've been eating a very clean diet, not only because of my rosacea flare-ups, but just because I like to stay healthy. That's just something in my DNA. I've always been that way. When I was younger, my mom always made sure I ate very healthy. Sodas was never in the house. I actually don't drink soda. It's been 5 years since I had soda, maybe longer, maybe 6 or 7 years. But it's been a while since I've had soda. I'm not a soda drinker. I only drink water. Faithfully, I drink a lot of water. So to add this along with my routine and my journey was pretty awesome, because basically what you do is you take 2 capsules twice a day. So you take it either before you're about to eat or after you're about to eat. I usually like to take it for lunch and dinner, because those are the times where my body, you know, is going to be walking around, it's going to be active. In the morning, I don't like to take it because I like to have a big breakfast in me so that I'm able to really carry on that breakfast through the day for as long as I can until we hit lunch. So if you take it before or after, it helps your digestive system really break that food down and really make sure that you really digest that, which is why it's called Flatter Me, because it really keeps your stomach flat and helps with the bloating. So you're not putting any harm into your body. And you guys know, if you know me, that I'm not the type of person to put any bullshit in my body. I'm very, very clean cut. I like the healthy stuff in there. So that's why I take these, and it helps me use the bathroom easier. I know that's probably TMI, probably got like, girl, that's disgusting, but it's the truth. We all have to use the restroom, like, let's be honest. That's just something to throw in there. This one is called Flatter Me by Hum, and you can check out Hum. They actually have, like, on their website a test that you can take, and it really breaks down all the things that you need and the things that work for your body type and your skin type. They have really good vitamins for your hair if you're trying to grow out your hair and all that. That was the last product. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching my favorites video for the month of May. I really cannot believe we're in summer. When you least expect it, it's gonna be fall. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and please give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know to continue doing these videos. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, because I would love for you to become a member of our family here on YouTube. I wouldn't want you guys to miss my videos for the world. So please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you haven't been notified for my videos, because YouTube is still continuing to be shady and not posting certain videos on people's feeds. So I wouldn't want you guys to be one of those people. So go ahead and hit that notification bell. And that being said, I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.